Chris Lehman with you as the UNC Tar Heels host the Charlotte 49ers, and an ace for Worden tossed out in front, sticked away by Douthit. And Charlotte resets the power play. Up at the point, thrown towards the net on a slapper. No deflection there to knock it on net. But the 49ers still in control. Just over a minute left on the man advantage. Under 4 to go in the period. It's loose in front, and they deflect it home on the far side of the goal. And it'll be a power play goal for Charlotte. That was an important theme last week, both Richmond and UNC, along with Oliveira and Graham Karen, and it's deflected in from the point. The shot came off the stick of Patrick Salfia, and it looked advantage themselves with the amount of penalty minutes they've had to kill off. Deflected, trickles in front, save made by Douthit. Loose still as he's on his back. It deflects out to the high slot, and it'll be swung in by Terada. A scramble in front. Douthit couldn't get back square, and Terada throws it underneath him and in for the third goal. Off of Smith and back to the far corner. Weaving through the defense, Kramer. Nowhere to go with it. Drops it to the point for Richard. Back in front. Low slot, they score! Great feed from Kramer, and Reese slips it underneath Colin Smith. They finally beat the netminder for Charlotte, and it's 3-1 on a power play goal. The face-off up against Shriver. He wins it backwards, back to the point for Carlson. He'll switch places with Jones. To the near side, looking for Friedman, but it's broken up by Briggs. Now Friedman in the near corner. Centers it into the slot, and they score. It's off the stick of Regan, and in on the far side, it's Daniel Jones. Tyler Briggs takes control and clears it. Just 10 seconds left on the 4-on-3. It'll still be a man advantage for about a minute and a half for the Tar Heels as the coincidental minors will expire. Jones, top of the near circle, wrist one toward goal, stopped by Briggs in front, thrown on goal from the high slot. The rebound's poked home by Friedman. Out of the box, he puts it home, and we're tied at 3, 7 minutes into the third. Receipt of the pass by Terada, taken by Friedman to the slot. The pad save made by Smith. Great chance there for John Beeson. Behind the net, again, it's Friedman. Out in front, too many Niner defenders there, and they'll clear it out. A chance in transition. Terada moving with speed on Oliveira. Cuts to the middle. Another defender back in Richard has no stick, but that's not going to matter. UNC have tied the game up at 3. They get it out right off the face-off, and they'll move forward. They've got numbers if they move quickly. On the top of the far circle, it's whistled wide by Kramer. Kept in the zone at the point. From the center of the zone, it goes home. A wrist shot beats Smith. 3 straight for the Tar Heels here in the third, and they lead at 4-3 with 9:49 to go. The 49ers up to Miller. He'll work around the defender, Oliveira. Power move to the front, and he scores. Short side on Douthit. Miller with his second, and we're tied at 4 with just over 5 to play. For the Tar Heels, racing forward, Kramer throws it towards goal, blocked by Briggs. Another chance is stopped by Smith at the buzzer. Out as the Tar Heels set up a forecheck. Reese to the middle, looking for Kramer, couldn't connect. Kramer, sideboards, finds his way into the front. It's off of Reese, still loose in front, and it's poked just wide by Kramer. Great chance to send this the length of the ice into the empty net, so Charlotte will take the extra man with their vacated net. Face-off forced to the sideboards on the far side of the ice. That will finish off the overtime period.